Haunted by the aftermath of the Treaty of Versailles, economic and military collapse, poverty and disillusionment, the German people were looking for hope. This hope was given to them by the new government.
Soviet Russia is making futile attempts to establish the Bolsheviks regime in Spain. The German government supports the brave volunteers who gallantly resist the puppet government of the Spanish Republicans. Following the call of their valiant hearts, many Germans volunteered to fight alongside the Spanish rebels.
General Halder, I came upon your orders, sir.
Halder, as you know, our new divisions formed with volunteers are about to be sent to Spain. Germany needs an experienced commander who would lead them to victory.
I believe any officer should be gallant and put Germany above all else.
Well, maybe someone comes to mind. This assignment will certainly open new career prospects.
I'm convinced the officer's honor should always be the main motive, not the career ladder.
That is exactly what I have been looking for. Halder, I like your approach. I know you're a very talented and gallant officer. If you had asked me, I would have sent you personally to put things in order there. Yet I cannot order you in this case.
Herr Goering, please allow me to lead our forces. I will depart for Spain immediately.
The German government is highly grateful to you for this act of bravery.
The Civil War in Spain has been quite advantageous for us. We've spread our influence to a European state of major importance and given our pilots a baptism in fire. Still, this conflict is turning into a tiresome affair. The Republican government is holed up in Barcelona. Our primary objective is Tarragona. If we take it, we will split the Republican territory in two.
The forces are comprised of both core and non-core units. Core units' strength indicator is green and round-shaped, and for non-core units it is yellow and hexagon-shaped. Non-core units are allocated for one mission only, while the core units will accompany you throughout the campaign. You will be able to level them up and provide them with new equipment. These units are the ones which should be under your primary protection.
We will save the world from chaos.
Ammunition and fuel icons next to unit strength will allow you to quickly get important information about it. If the unit is still able to move during the current turn, the canister icon will be green. If it can no longer move, the icon will be gray. Likewise, the ammunition icon shows whether the unit has attacked this turn. If the unit is low on ammunition or fuel, the corresponding icon is yellow. It becomes red once the unit has run out of it completely.
Thick armor won't help if one is thick in the head.
We will save the world from chaos.
Tanks are ideal for a rapid offensive and open.
Recon company standing by.
No army can fight without infantry.
Panzers are the cutting edge.
Artillery is the basis of the firepower of your forces. It can weaken enemy fortifications to allow your troops to attack without heavy losses. It is also good for defense, as it provides fire support to the ground units within its range.
Standing by for orders.
Can you see anything? Already there.
Beware of ambushes. Getting into an ambush delays the offensive and burdens your units with unnecessary losses. To avoid being ambushed, you should first use reconnaissance to scout the route you're going to follow and locate enemy troops, so they cannot take you by surprise.
Panzer Corps at the ready.
Heavy caliber! All right, boys, blast them!
Infantry is good for assaulting the enemy positions after the artillery and air bombardment. It is also the best unit for storming cities, mountains, forests, and well-entrenched positions. A well-entrenched infantry is a tough target for the enemy assault.
Did you find us someone to shell?
Armored troops at your disposal. Already there.
Reconnaissance is extremely important in an offensive, since it provides you with full intelligence information regarding the presence of enemy forces, thus making your attack more effective. A reconnaissance unit can move several times per turn, as long as it has move points left. Once the reconnaissance unit notices the enemy, it automatically stops and then can move again. If an enemy surrenders to your reconnaissance unit, it gains full information about all the enemy units nearby.
Heavy caliber! Confirmed! Moving out!
Ready to roll.
This unit has heavy equipment. Units with heavy equipment cannot move if they do not have ground transport. Additionally, they cannot board air transport and can only disembark from naval transport at a seaport.
We'll move quietly.
Give us the coordinates and watch the fireworks!
We will rule the day.
Double time!
All city, forest, and mountain terrain offer much better protection from enemy attacks. Right-click an empty hexagon to learn more about its terrain.
It's not very comfortable here.
Standing by!
Damage is indicated with the numbers above the unit being attacked. For ground and aircraft,
We have taken Tarragona, Field Marshal Goering.
Good, good. The Republican government must be panicking, and rightly so. I am sending you our newest Panzer IV tanks to assist in the assault on Barcelona. Make sure they see enough action that this counts as a conclusive field test. I will expect your report after the battle.
We take what is ours. It's not very comfortable here.
Reconnaissance Company reporting. Everybody stop. I see the enemy.
Speed is our forte.
be careful when you send your tanks into city, mountain, and forest terrain. If they run into enemy infantry, any skirmish will likely result in heavy losses due to close quarters.
Always ready. Did you find us someone to shell? Infantry is the Army's core. No army can fight without infantry. For glory!
Panzers are the
Beware the fire support of the enemy artillery if you attack enemy troops with an artillery unit nearby.
enemies retreat. Cut them off.
We'll treat this with absolute discretion.
For glory! We deploy to our victory.
Running at express speed.
You have selected an entrenched unit. When a ground unit finishes its turn while still being able to move, it gains 1 level of entrenchment. The unit can have up to 6 levels of entrenchment. Each level of entrenchment increases all defenses by 1. The unit loses all levels of entrenchment when it moves. Naval and aircraft units cannot gain entrenchment. Each attack against an entrenched unit reduces the entrenchment level by 1.
Open fire!
We'll move quietly.
We employ superior combat tactics. Ready to roll. Time to open up a bottle of schnapps. We will be there before you notice.
All aboard.
Brigadierian we trust.
All aboard. Running at express speed.
Can we start blasting already?
What is it?
Give us the coordinates and watch the fireworks.
We employ superior combat tactics.
Your unit has been withdrawn from a supply zone. The delivery of supplies to the unit has been stopped. The supply zone is marked with a white box symbol in the upper corner of each hexagon while the unit is selected.
It's not very comfortable here. We make victory our routine. Time.
We have captured Barcelona, but the Spanish government seems to have escaped before the assault.
They should get used to fleeing their own capital. Hopefully they won't be so audacious as to start unpacking so soon. I'm sending several Luftwaffe units into your command. The people of Germany have invested a lot of time and effort into forming these units. Now it is time we evaluate the result. Let me know how well they perform in real combat. A few months ago, the Republicans took the city of Teruel. That's our gateway to Valencia, and their government must be hiding there. So, it is about time Teruel fell back into our hands.
Ready to make some craters.
Tactical bombers are flying artillery and a great tool for wreaking havoc on any enemy troops, although you have to be careful of the anti-aircraft units Overwatch and fire support. It is better to scout the enemy positions before sending in bombers. Do not leave your tactical bombers without protection. Remember, they are a prime target for enemy fighter planes.
Run or be removed.
What's today's mission?
We cast.
Fighter planes are vital for gaining air superiority. Keep your fighters close to allied aircraft you want to protect, and they will provide fire support. Fighters are able to attack ground targets, although with low efficiency. They can use the Overwatch breakthrough skill to counter enemy anti-aircraft fire and clear the way.
Tactical bomber, armed and ready. Correcting angle of approach. We cast the biggest shadows.
They won't know what hit them. I have a good feeling about this. Masters of the Sky.
Anyone call for divine intervention? Bombs away! Bombs away! Where to, Commander?
Masters of the Sky. Advancing to coordinates.
Where to, Commander? Here's your Christmas gift. Run or be removed. Christmas is here and I have a bomb bay full of presents. Hopefully, no fighters today. Tactical bomber reporting.
On my way.
Your aircraft is running out of fuel. In order to refuel, the aircraft has to land in an airfield within a supply zone. Carrier-based aviation can use carriers as an airfield.
Tactical bomber, armed and ready. Dropping bombs. That's a kill. Look at that crater.
Fuel tank running low.
ready for some havoc.
Can you see anything? We will outmaneuver them. Panzer Corps at the ready. In Guderian, we trust.
All aboard! Express train, no extra stops. We run on time. Fire from the sky. Low on fuel. The Frontline Express has arrived.
One day this war will end. Better not be soon. Give us the coordinates and watch the fireworks.
All aboard. Tactical bomber reporting. All aboard.
We'll take the point.
Armored troops at your disposal. We'll get there in no time. We'll get there in no time. We'll get there in no time.
Shells hit for full effect. You better believe it.
We run on time.
Standing by for orders.
We'll move quietly. Acknowledged. Move into a position.
Might makes right.
You have captured an enemy supply point intact. It can now be used to supply your troops.
It's not very comfortable here.
We are heavy hitters.
We run on time. Enjoy the ride.
In Guderian, we trust. Ready to roll.
One day this war will end. Better not be soon.
We run on time.
We're the elite.
Thick armor won't help if one is thick in the head. Can you see anything? We will rule the day.
Tactical bomber, armed and ready.
Our tanks are not heavy, but fast. Panzer Corps at the ready. Ready to roll. Ready to roll.
We'll move quietly.
All aboard. Hopefully, no fighters today.
This unit is on the verge of defeat. Send the unit to the service zone where it can be reinforced. The service zone is a 1 hex range around an infrastructure.
Enjoy the ride. Run or be removed.
Our tanks are not heavy, but fast. Panzer...
The Republican resistance in Teruel is no more.
Finally, justice has been restored. The road to Valencia is wide open. This is a momentous opportunity, Halder. The Francos have been trying to reach that city for months. If we take it now, In a matter of days, we will once again demonstrate the superiority of the Wehrmacht. I believe this calls for reinforcement. I will give the appropriate orders.
With speed and precision. Armored troops at your disposal.
Heavy caliber! Affirmative!
Can you see anything? Scatter them!
No army can fight without infantry.
Advancing in that direction.
An anti-aircraft unit is a powerful and versatile weapon. Its main purpose is to protect your forces from enemy aircraft by overwatch, fire support, and direct attack of the enemy. However, it can also effectively combat ground units. Large caliber anti-aircraft artillery is a good weapon for destroying enemy tanks.
Panzer Corps at the ready. With speed and precision, ready to roll. Already there.
An anti-tank unit has overwatched your troops. When your unit enters gun range of an enemy with active overwatch ability, it is automatically attacked. You can disable the enemy overwatch by attacking it. It is better to do a reconnaissance before sending in your armored forces.